Hello, everyone. Welcome to our 5 day challenge, day 4. And I cannot believe the week is going by so fast. And I just want to welcome all of you that are already in our Zoom room. I see a ton of you joining us here. If you are watching in our social channels, maybe you're on the Facebook page, maybe you're on Instagram, Twitter, or some of our Facebook groups or LinkedIn, wherever you are checking in from. Please tell me where you're from, what city you're based out of, and it's a great way for you to interact with the folks inside of High Level and the community. Let me go ahead and start recording so that way we have this whole thing saved. Give me 1 second. Let's see here. All right. Okay, awesome. So without any further ado, I want to go ahead and um, go over a couple of housekeeping items just like yesterday and just give an overview of maybe some of the things you might have missed out on. So I just want to make sure everybody's on the same page there. So let me go ahead and share my screen. So as part of the 5 day challenge, we are providing a 30-day trial to any account. Actually, I believe most of the trials are typically for the 297 plan. So take advantage of that. It's gohighlevel.com/5DC hyphen offer. And in addition to that, it comes with a ton of collaterals. Let me go ahead and pull that up as well. So that way you have an idea of what it is. There's a bunch of snapshots. I don't want to go through every single item here, but there's a bunch of snapshots, funnels, landing pages, sales scripts, email scripts, BNI, Chamber of Commerce brochures, paid Facebook ads, starting kit, and all kinds of goodies. That's all part of the 5 day challenge. So take a look at that when you get a chance. And if you are, again, watching this and don't have a high level account just yet, as part of the 5 day challenge, we are providing a 30-day trial. Jump into it, get into your onboarding calls, kickoff calls, and really start using the platform the right way. Those of you that have started taking some action with your businesses and some of the strategies we've shared in the 5 day challenge, I would love for you to put those into the comments. So I'm going to go over to the high level external Facebook page. Okay, awesome. And look for comments there. Okay, awesome. So here's what we'll do over the next maybe 20 minutes or so. We're going to do this Q&A for about 30 minutes. I want to make sure we address as many questions as possible that is relevant to the 5 day challenge. So go ahead and type in the word or the letter Q before you post your question, and we can go ahead and go right into doing a open Q&A. Okay. If you are, by the way, if you are in our Zoom chat, you might notice that there is a link there for our Facebook page. So click on that link for the Facebook page and go there, and that's where you can post your comments and questions. Okay, awesome. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and refresh my phone and make sure these questions are coming in. We just want to make sure we are available to you just to clarify anything that you might be dealing with, with respect to the 5 day challenge and some of the strategies we're sharing there. Okay, let's see. So far, I haven't seen any questions. It could also be my phone not loading fast enough. All right, it looks like it's refreshing. All right, we got someone asking, is reputation management a better Trojan horse than the miscall text back for the UK market? Um, I personally think it's not about the Trojan horse themselves. You may want to test both out, but ultimately, I'm not the right person to answer that question. It's the market that you're going after. If you ask that question, to, I don't know, the healthcare industry versus another, um, like automotive or let's say fitness, you may get different responses for each one of those Trojan horses. One industry may love miscall text back versus another. So it just depends on the type of folks you're talking to. Um, there's no one right or wrong answer there, but the key is to remember the principle, the strategy of how you're going to market, which is leading with one, right? We definitely don't want to lead with like five, six features and, not resonate with the market. So that's definitely what you want to avoid. But to answer your question, both of them, if you ask me, test them both out so you have a better idea of what's going to happen in the market. Victor says, need to finish up setting the snapshot. So yeah, in case if you are not familiar with the setup of the 5-day challenge, we do have a online course that is available to you at university.gohighlevel.com. Let me go ahead and pull that up here real quick. Share my screen. Okay, awesome. So when you log in to your high level account, it should look something like this. On the left side, you have the SaaS configurator, you have the prospecting tool that you can use to find clients for yourself, sub accounts, account snapshots, reselling, marketplace, affiliate portal, template library, partners where you can find certified admins. You have the university, which is where all the courses are at for yourself and SaaS education. Now, if I go to, let's say, one of our high level accounts, our sandbox accounts, let's see here. I'll wait for that to load. Usually it takes a little bit of time to load when you're streaming on Zoom, especially. But let me go ahead and go to memberships, courses, products. Now, let's review over the online course real quick. And I'm going to click on the 5-day challenge. The view that you're seeing right now, one, it's the system is slow because I'm live streaming and my browser is slow. So it's typically not that. That's not the case. It's very fast. But the view that you're seeing here is the course creator's view. This is not what you will see unless you are building out a course. Okay. So this is where our course is. So you'll see that day one, we're talking about the offer around the 5-day challenge, miscalled text back being the main thing. We have the setup day. So those of you that are having potentially any tech issues when it comes to 5-day challenge, you want to definitely go to day two, watch through these videos where Chase Buckner is going through and providing click by click instructions. And we have tested these instructions multiple times. In the beginning, people used to reach out and say, "Hey, we're missing this step or that step," and we have reiterated this multiple times to make sure it's pretty accurate. So if you go to day two videos, you'll see every single step, click by click. And then you have day three, which is basically marketing, Dream 100 strategy, being applied to the 5-day challenge and miscalled text back. And then day four is sales, where I've showed ideas of how to do the 1 minute demo. And then also giving you an idea of the volume that it takes to land your first customer. We also talk about client fulfillment. And by the way, the snapshots and all these things are already loaded in. Now, if I go to the preview, you'll see the view that you will see as a student logging into the 5-day challenge. So this is all separate outside of the live streaming, right? So the live streaming that we're doing Monday through Friday is really a complimentary type of an initiative for this course, right? So you want to definitely do both. Go through Monday's live streaming, which I basically summarized the entire 5 days worth of strategies all in one, which gives you the ability to just have it all in one place, and you don't have to watch every single session all the way to Friday to get clear ideas of what to do. So hopefully that helps, and then this gives you an idea of where the university is and what's all included in there. Let me go ahead and go back to our Q&A here. We got somebody asking, hey, I tried to create a new phone number, but it didn't show any numbers available. It could be based on which country you're in. Some countries don't have certain types of numbers available, but in case if that's potentially that could be a specific issue to your account, I would say jump into our success room if you need any help at speakwith.us/success, and you'll be able to jump on a live Zoom call with one of our agents and they can go through that particular item there. Um, we've got somebody asking, hey, would you think that 297 pounds per month would be appropriate price for reputation management in the UK? The pricing strategies that I've shared are based on US market. Um, Previously with my marketing agencies that I built, my philosophy was always either be above the market or below the market. There is no advantage in being in the middle of the pack, just like anyone else. In other words, be the most expensive or be the cheapest. And the most expensive, obviously, would have to be backed up with high-end quality and, um, like that VIP type of treatment. And then if you're going to be the cheapest, more than likely you want speed as your friend, right? So fast movements, assembly line type of movements is what you want to pay attention to. Very much like the McDonald's model, right? But choose one of the lanes as a business in general, right? So to going back to answering your question of, do you price yourself at $297 a month in UK? Well, I don't know what the UK prices are, but whatever it is, be on top of it or be below it. Don't be in the same lane as everyone else. So either go down to you know, $97 a month or go to $800 a month or $500 a month, depending on who you want to be in the marketplace, if that makes sense. Now, in the beginning stages when you're launching your company, it's totally fine to just test out different prices, see which one makes sense, see which one is resonating with your market. It's totally fine. Just because me and you can sit here and talk about it and be like, okay, I want to charge $1,000 a month for my SaaS plan, doesn't mean anything if your prospects and the market is not going to pay that much, even for a high-end supposed service, right? So the market's going to be the ultimate answer for that question on pricing. Let's see. Okay, someone's asking, my understanding is that you are affiliated directly with Go High Level. I purchased via one of your white label clients and now have came across you. Am I okay remaining in this or other of your Facebook groups? So I'm not an affiliate of High Level. I am an employee of High Level. I work inside of High Level. I run a lot of the educational efforts inside business development. So yeah, when you're signing up for any one of these trials or upgrades or offers on either the 3-day workshop or the 5-day challenge, you're not signing up with Paulston Thomas as an affiliate, just FYI. The 5-day challenge Facebook group is a private Facebook we have for that program. We have the SaaSpreneurs Facebook group, which is designated for our SaaSpreneurs, like the 497 plans. And then we have the official high level community for all high level family members. And then we also have a high level job network, which we had precursor to our certification program. So before that, if you wanted to get someone that was versatile in high level, people would post a job in our high level job network Facebook group, and they'll find people that way. But since then, we've launched our certified admin program where you can find experts, or you yourself could get certified. And I think that's an interesting way to generate new customers. So if you do get certified, you can go out to the market and say, "Hey, I'm a high level certified provider, marketer, agency, or an authority in my space," and land clients that way. Even internally, we're figuring out ways to create a job board type of a system, very similar to like a maybe like a Fiverr model where you can go inside of our system and say, "Hey, I have this project. Who can I connect with?" But those are all early stages, ideation states that we're thinking about. But if you have, feedback on that, feel free to post in the 5-Day Challenge group. Hey, Paulson, I would love something like this. Help me understand how you're thinking about it, or whoever, and I can send those information to our teams. And then, by the way, we do have something called ideas.gohighlevel.com where you can always uh, create an idea and tell the high level community and the developers and engineers what the idea is and get votes behind it. So if you have enough votes from fellow marketers and folks in the community, we typically will go develop that out in a pretty short amount of time. So take a look at that when you get a chance. Okay. All right. Looks like I've answered some of these. Well, I think it helps if I refreshed my phone and scroll down. Okay, cool. We got somebody asking, how can I capture slash record slash demo chat dialogue running on a cell phone in a Zoom sales call? An example, show the cell phone chat on my desktop. Um, I I don't know if you can do that live. You would have to pre-record it and show it. And if that's what you're asking, I do know you can do screen recording that way. But honestly, I'm not a techie, so I would ask one of our team members to help me in a scenario like this. But feel free to post in the community on something like that. There might be an app for something like that, for all I know. Someone's asking, how can we use high level to help clients? But I'm new here, trying to figure out how this would benefit me. Um, so I think the first thing you have to figure out is who you are in the marketplace. Do you want to be a marketer? Do you want to be a marketing agency of some kind? Do you want to be a freelancer that serves local mom and pop shops or small businesses out there? If so, I recommend using High Level because we're one of the platforms that allow you to consolidate all features that are needed for a small business owner, especially with regards to sales and marketing. We're an all-in-one platform that allows you to also de-brand the platform, throw your white label branding on there, meaning you can remove high-level branding, put your branding on there, and say, you know what? I've started a software solution as well, and go to market and keep 100% of that revenue. So that's the way you could, I would say, look at it. You could be a provider of software solutions, or you can use the software solutions as a business. So it's a two-sided coin with high level, which makes this business model pretty cool. Okay. Is the certification course appropriate for a beginner? Yes, 1000% it is really good for a beginner. And matter of fact, people go through the certification program to just learn the platform in a better way often. So they do have resources there. Ethan, if you don't mind throwing the certifications link inside of the chat whenever you get a chance. Definitely appreciate it. And you can go there. There's two sides to it. There's a directory where essentially you're trying to find people that are already certified. And then there's the other side where you yourself are trying to get certified as a provider, but there's options for both there. Okay. Sharon is clarifying her question. She says, affiliated with was not the best term for me to use. I meant that you are GHL, but I did not sign on directly with GHL, but I'm still part of the family and that can start within this community. Hope that makes sense. Yeah. Regardless of which affiliate you went through, as long as it's not a white labels type of a solution, if you're working under somebody's affiliation, you can come into any high level resources however you wish and please, and we serve you just like anybody else. So yes, you are more than welcome to take some of the resources and leverage it for yourself. Okay, let's see. Kayla says, yes, I want to do all of that and above. Thank you for answering. I'm going to join the challenge. Yes. Um, when monitoring my missed call text back app, what if the customer's response warrants a unique response or actual phone call? Does GHL record conversations? Yes. Answer is yes to both. So anytime your customers are interacting with their customers inside the platform, the system records everything, whether it's a phone call, text message, voicemail, it doesn't matter. Whatever communication you're doing or your client is doing essentially is all recorded. Now, we do have a AI chat system now, which is all pretty brand new. Now that you can enable that and even create knowledge base and level up your AI, um, and leverage the AI solutions as a center of source of knowledge for your customers as well. So when they do come up with unique questions, there is a way for you to field it. It doesn't require necessarily your small business owner or whoever you're working with to be able to have to live jump into a phone call or live answer something that's a hot item or whatever. You can create our AI system to be able to answer that knowledge for you. So people use AI that way. So they don't have to depend on their customers to jump into the mix, especially with automations. All right. Is it okay to incorporate the GHL logo, three arrows with our logo in order to show association? Yes, feel free. Um, how can I become a certified GHL user? You want to definitely go to our certification site and sign up. And getting certified, I think there's a lot of steps there, but it's a simple process. You do have to study and be a little versatile in some of the automations because you will to pass the exam, you do have to schedule a proctored live Zoom exam where you'll jump on a Zoom call, just you and I believe the proctor, where they will go through scenario testing and they'll ask you to build out certain things. And it's either a yes or no, and there is a timeline for it. So, we can't do a 15-hour exam to get certified. These are pretty short. So they'll give you the scenarios. You can build out whatever that they request inside that window, and you can get certified that way. But it is a live proctoring intentionally for you to get certified that way. Okay, so we are at the end of time here at 30 minutes, and what I want to do is make sure, just real quick, one more time, reiterate where folks can jump into. Oh, share the wrong screen here. Let me go back to my slides. Sorry about that. Okay, cool. just real quick, one more time, in case if you guys don't know, there's a ton of collaterals inside of the course. Take advantage of it, download it. It's all free to you. Okay. In case if you're watching this and don't have a high level account, this 30-day trial will be available to you for a limited amount of time at gohighlevel.com/5DC hyphen offer. It will expire. That is not a fixed scarcity thing. As soon as this 5-day challenge is done, you won't be able to take advantage of that. And it comes with all the snapshots and collaterals and all those wonderful things that you definitely want to use to launch your business. Okay, so let me go ahead and double check one more time in case if there are any other questions that I might have missed. Looks like we went through all of it. Okay. Well, we'll see you tomorrow, same time, 12 o'clock EST. That's New York time. Tomorrow's Friday, you guys. 5 days went by so fast, and this is a whole lot easier when we basically loaded up everything you need to know on Monday. So, in case if you missed any of the days, don't worry. Go to Monday's replay and watch the entire thing. What I did was basically go through all 5 days worth of content in one day, so you don't have to wait the entire week to get all the answers and all the strategies in one place. And obviously, you have the online course as well. So let us know how things are going. Make sure you jump into the private Facebook group dedicated just for the 5-day challenge, where you can interact with fellow high levelers, folks that are starting out in business typically. And you want to make sure you do an intro, interact with people, tell people where you're from, and also share what kind of a business you're hoping to build or wanting to build or already have built. Maybe some of you have scaled into a couple of hundred clients or even more. Feel free to share your knowledge as well in those groups. And I think I saw a gentleman launch a WhatsApp group or another community around the 5-day challenge just for accountability, where he wanted to, I think, have some friends to do the challenge with together. So take a look at that. I think you'll see cool things pop up like that. Obviously, we don't police any of it, but we hear about lunch pop-up groups, dinner happy hours, and all kinds of stuff from the 5-day challenge participants, as well as the official high-level community as well. But either way, I'll see you tomorrow, Friday, at 12 o'clock EST. That's New York time for those of you that are international. Have a good rest of your afternoon. Let me know if we can help in any other way. In case if you need any help, go to speakwith.us/success, which is a live Zoom call 24/7 that you can jump into on a one-on-one level and get some help shoulder to shoulder if you are stuck on something or you need help with something. Maybe it's a tech issue or whatever. But feel free to talk to any of our team members to help you accomplish what you're trying to accomplish as well. But anyways, have a good rest of your afternoon. Bye for now. Take care.